Hiring managers might be missing something. They should come to interviews with questions that prompt candidates to show their problem-solving skills and self-reliance. Yes, many of today's young job seekers are weak in interpersonal skills, but with the right questions, hiring managers just might find that some of them are pretty impressive.
Passengers come through TSA checkpoints, and some of them are packing a little extra. I'm Brian Van Miller on business. The TSA just released its list of the top 10 wildest things it confiscated in 2024, and it was a very creative year for people. For example, someone coming through Asheville Regional Airport in North Carolina tried to get a bag of marijuana through by stuffing it in a jar of peanut butter, complete with the peanut butter. TSA picked up on it, though. A passenger at Newark Liberty Airport tried to get their gun through by putting it inside a combat boot and then putting that boot inside a box of Legos. Turns out the TSA's X-ray vision could also see through that. Then there were the agents at Chicago Midway who found a vape pen inside a tube of travel-sized toothpaste. Funny thing, though, vapes are actually allowed in carry-on bags. No creative hiding spots necessary. And finally, the person at Miami International Airport who was found with 3 corn snakes in a small bag in his pants, taking the movie Snakes on a Plane a little too seriously. Ryan Van Miller, CBS News.
The views and opinions expressed in this show are that of the show hosts, guests, and callers. They do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the staff and management of Wave 105 FM, Glimpses Media, or any of our partners. As we strive to provide quality, respectful, and engaging content, we welcome you to participate in the conversation. Thank you for tuning in to Wave 105 FM, the sound of Guam. Enjoy the show.
So sorry. Let me just bring it down a little bit. Just a little bit.
Bring her down. All right. There you go. How about everybody? And thank you so much for joining us here on Wave 105.1 FM. My name is Kyle Mandapat. We've got Miss Reese the Beast in the studio as well. Your official name is Reese Espinosa.
My pescador name.
Yep, so make sure that you get your Pescador name in play. We're here with the University of Guam Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant, and we are talking sustainability waves on this beautiful Thursday.
Yes.
We come to you every single Thursday from 11 a.m. until 12 noon, just in time for lunch, because Lord knows we're hungry too.
It's true.
And we're sharing with you some of the great things that are happening over at your University of Guam. An opportunity upon opportunity to get in there. Workforce development, of course, is huge. At the University of Guam, we've got great cultural wisdom and island wisdom flowing through it as well. And we'll talk more about that as we continue the show. We also want to recognize our buddy, Dr. J. He is behind the glass this morning, as they say.
Half a day, Kyle. Half a day, Guam.
Half a day, good sir. You know what? It's been a crazy week. It's an amazing time. I know it's a full week this week. Or was it a holiday?
It was a holiday. Yep.
I'm so sorry.
Martin
Where
Luther
am
King
I?
Day,
it was
sir.
Martin Luther King Day on Monday. A lot of us, the government folks were off. I started watching Squid Games. It's been a really, really action-packed week.
Beautiful.
And safe to say, you know what? We're off and running. There's a lot going on here, as we always say. And I know some people are just like, when you say there's a lot going on, you really aren't joking. No, I'm not joking.
You never are when there's a lot going on. Trust me, Guam.
Let the record reflect when I say there's a lot going on. There really is a lot going on. Okay, I'm not just saying that.
Right.
And we want you to be involved. So that's the biggest thing. This morning, Jeremy and I had a chance to attend the Service Learning Symposium over there with the SBPA, the School of Business and Public Administration, over at the university. And it was awesome. Basically, they had all these teachers, all of these facilitators from all the public schools. Lieutenant Governor was in the house.
Awesome.
My principal / superintendent, Dr. Swamson, was there. And they were talking about getting the kids involved with service learning projects. And the reason we were there is because Dr. Shelton, our director at the University of Guam Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant, was talking about like eco-volunteerism. Like ways that people can get involved with helping the island. Because when you think service learning, right, a lot of people automatically think like volunteering.
Yeah.
Picking up trash. That's great.
Beach cleanups.
Yeah. But there's other ways for people to be involved. And you know what? We welcome them. Reese, you've been out there. We've been out there. Jay, you've been out there. We see all the kids that come out to do tree plantings and stuff like that.
Yes.
And the thing that I like to tell people is not only is it helping the island, but it's hella fun.
Oh, incredibly fun. Like you already know. I've said this story ad nauseum. I brought my nieces out on a whim.
Yep.
You know, like, oh, get them off the iPad. Let's go and plant trees at Tarzan Falls. And my oldest niece, Mila, wouldn't stop talking about it. You know, and she got so excited to tell her mommy and her daddy, got so excited to tell her classmates, to the point that she's drawing pictures about it in art contests. So I was like, oh, wow. You never know how impactful something's going to be. And that being like dually beneficial with the service learning hours is just like, it's a win-win.
And I think that for me, service learning, and I know this is a controversial topic, right? I'm not coming to you as somebody who works someplace where I want your kids to come in and work for free. I'm talking to you as a father here who is, I have one kid that already went through the public school system. Service learning hours were a cinch for him because it was COVID time. He just graduated last year, but they amended the service learning requirements for certain classes. But now my daughter, Serena, she is a sophomore this year, and she's like, I have 12 hours, Daddy. And I'm like, good.
Her.
And she's like, no, not good. I'm supposed to have like 20 or 30 by now. And I was like, whoa, slacker, get on it, right? But the big thing is, I think that for a lot of these students, I mean, I hate to put it this way, but it's the reality of the world. Sometimes you have to really lead people to water, especially if it's their first time. And I'm going to go ahead and think that the kids have not navigated through this before. So the more opportunities we provide to them up front and say, these are the things you can do, I think is beneficial because, number one, it gets help to the people who need help.
Yeah.
And two, it gets the kids learning in things that they'd be interested in because it's all volunteer. You can't force them to go and help you do stuff. They have to volunteer for it.
I feel like it also opens up the idea of like, oh, this is a thing that you can do in the future. Now, it may be, even if it isn't professionally, maybe conservation isn't the industry that you'd like to go into.
Okay.
You know, I guess it's the practice of what we can do on our own to take control of where our island is headed environmentally.
Very true. And you know what? You got people who are starting off now, youngsters who are getting in on the action. And in 20 years, they're going to turn out like Auntie Vanji Lujan, where she just can't stop helping people and thinking about our environment.
She's usually the most excited person in the room.
I'm
God
telling
bless
you.
her.
And it's something that we need. We need to make sure we have that for future generations. Because I want my Auntie Vanji to be able to retire someday. All right? I want her to be able to enjoy her mocha chocolata yaya on the beach somewhere.
She loves those.
The beach that has been nicely preserved thanks to her hard work. I want our poor friend Kostru and that whole team, I want her to be able to relax and enjoy because they've been doing this for so long. You know what I mean? They've been pushing for this. They've been getting this out there. They've been empowering the next generation. We need to make sure that this generation that's coming up isn't going to look at us one day and say, oh, you want to make sure the species don't go extinct? There's an app for that. So, you know what I mean? Get the kids involved, and this is a great way to do it. So I do want to make a big shout out to the Department of Education. They were out there this morning, as I mentioned, trying to get the kids involved with some of these things, conservation-wise, that could help them with service learning hours. So great stuff there. It was a good meeting. A lot of folks still over there, actually, having those discussions. And I think these are kind of those discussions that people are going to keep having because the Earth is the Earth. We don't get part two. Okay, this is what we got. We got to deal with it. And we got to kind of do what we can, even on this micro level, this local level, to make, you know, our lives and our kids' lives and everything. Because people might say we're just Guam. And I'm going to be honest with you. I know we're just Guam, and I'm okay with that.
No,
in this case, in this respect, I'm okay with that. Because the environmental things that we see and we feel and we smell, most especially, like, you could see the differences. When you go to a city or a country that is smog-filled, guess what, bruh? Being just Guam is okay by me.
Freshest air in the world, baby.
I'm telling you. You know what I mean? And so we can think about the global implications of our work and of our decisions, but we got to make sure that, you know, people's nanas aren't going to be having to move because they got asthma problem and there's too much stuff in the air. Or you know, things like that, because that's what we need to protect most especially, because if we don't protect it, who's going to protect it?
Then who?
Itigini.
You got it.
Let that soak in. I'm getting
Thank you.
philosophical this morning, but
Thank you.
let it soak in.
And it was really nice to be at the event this morning and share some educational materials with
Yep.
our educators, you know, and they happily, like, you know, like we're grabbing our tie
They
chart,
ate it up.
tie chart calendars, our Grover's Guide calendars, our posters about local fish, about local birds. And so it's great to just like, here, please take this and share it. And so
Yep.
then they were excited to take them.
True. They should be popping up in the classrooms every which way. In case you're wondering, our Challenge Discovery magazine, the first run, of course, is basically run out. Everybody came and grabbed them, which we love. They're over at the libraries. They might still have some copies there. But the big thing is we're getting another load, okay? We're getting another print, another run of Magazine 1 and Magazine 2, issue 1 and 2. And then Magazine issue 3 is coming out soon. These are going to be back and they're going to be available. And I'm telling you, we ordered way more this time. So we can bring them out and they're going to be every which way. And we encourage people to check them out because, as Dr. Shelton so eloquently put it this morning, we grew up here in Guam and we're learning about polar bears and deciduous forests. Sorry, we don't got those. You know,
I remember being a kid and the materials that pertain to local issues and local ideas was so few and far between. The only one I remember was Heleta. That was it.
That's true.
And it was beyond my reading level at that time.
Not enough pictures. Yeah,
not enough pictures. But it's so cool to see all these Guam-centric, these
the books from University Press.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. And it's so much more now, and we have so much to share. Like, visit your local library because they have those materials. They have our materials. They have all these educational materials for that pertain to what we're trying to do here environmentally and culturally.
And I didn't realize the extent of the yearning for that. You got it. I didn't realize how much people are clamoring or looking for those local resources, even if they're fiction. I wrote a kid's book, guys, and it was #1 on the SM Store bestsellers list.
Let's go.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you this right now. Adults were the ones messaging me. And because they want to make sure that their kids have these resources, Maybe I'll reprint that too. But I'm just saying, we have the resources now. Talent Descubri is the name of the magazine, and you'll be able to catch more issues very, very soon. Okay? We're just back from the weekend, as we mentioned. Here's our first show since Fish Fest. And I want to make a big shout out to everybody who came out and celebrated the fisheries community with us. People who aren't fishers, who wanted to learn how to fish, they were out there. What did you think, Reese?
I thought it was an amazing event. Thanks to everyone who made it possible. There was a lot of people that came through, and not just locals, but people visiting or people who just got here.
True, yeah.
And there was also, and I was really happy to see a lot of kids as well.
Very nice.
Because we're always talking about the next generation, and even in the cast talk.
Yep, the short cast.
Short cast, thank you. So the short cast, those were really great. I enjoyed them a lot. I enjoyed them because they were very short, but I felt like very informative enough for me. Like if I wanted to know more, I think it was great for like an introductory. Correct.
Yeah.
Like this is what's going to be about. And then obviously if you're really interested, like if you're really going to commit to it, then you would go up to them and be like, hey, I'm actually really like for real interested. Can you tell me more? So I liked the duration. I liked the topics. They talked about the year in review with our fisheries.
Yep.
And also there was
the
Mamulan fishing
lesson. Yeah.
And they also talked about something that was cool was they talked about how certain fish like a certain algae, and I didn't realize like how abundant it was like on the shore, or they showed you like I didn't realize that there was different kinds. I mean, I sort of knew.
Sometimes we look at it and we're just like seaweed.
Exactly,
no,
but
algae,
they all look different. And it's not seaweed, it's algae, or it's not algae, it's seaweed, whatever the case may be. But I thought it was a really fun time, and I thought it was very informative. My dad also went.
And he's a real deal fisher.
And he's a fisherman. He had a wonderful time. Uncle Rick came. He's a fisherman. And that was a really fun time for him. I think he really enjoyed the short cast, so that was really great. Shout out to our girl Ilani. She's she's one of the main people that really put it together with her, and I'm sure Dr. Brett.
Dr. Brett.
So
I
think they did a wonderful job, and I think people were asking like, oh, is there going to be another one next year? Is there going to be more? And I'm so glad that they were understanding, like, because this was the first one. This is the first one that we've done, and I thought it was a successful one, and I look forward to next year. Hopefully, Lonnie, if you're listening, we would like another one.
Definitely. And we had a lot of fun. You, for one, madam, were flexing your cultural roots out there. You were throwing talata.
Thank you. I wouldn't say it was flexing. I think I was just introductory too for me. I learned a lot. Shout outs to Mr. Shane Root. He was the instructor for the Talaza throwing, which I thought was so much fun. And I'm glad that we had that kind of experience there, and because it not only ties into fishing, but it ties into our culture. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Although I feel like I could definitely do a lot better. I did catch one coconut though,
And you know what? That coconut was a feisty one.
and can I just say, like, I at least had enough for dinner for one. Thank God I'm a single woman, because if I was not single, boy,
how are you going to feed the rest of the family with that? But it was a big coconut.
I wasn't worried about the rest of the fam. I'm worried about me.
It was,
But it was really great. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I had a great time there too.
awesome.
And Shane was incredibly patient and encouraging.
Yes, he's
And he
an
was-
encouraging,
yes.
really great instructor, and also he made some of the nets that he was showcasing,
Wow.
which is really great because you don't really hear local people making nets anymore. You usually buy them at the store. It's made in another whole other place, but at one point people were making their own nets, and hopefully we can bring that back with Shane Rube. So
There you go. So big shouts to him. He did well with that, and he also did so well with the kids too. We saw him teaching the kids out there.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun to see. And again, shout out to everybody who came out and partied with us over at the Fish Fest, the first ever Fish Fest this past weekend over at the Chamorro Village. Stay tuned. We'll have more details on maybe the next incarnation or our next fest, because I love fests. Okay, so get ready for all of that. And get ready for more Sustainability Waves. We are going to take a quick break right about now, but we'll be back with more here on the show. It is 11:28 in the morning, and that is your Wendy's time. Don't forget that delicious mushroom cheeseburger is available for you. You can get it doubled, you can get it tripled, girl. Do what you got to do. Enjoy it while it's here. It's only available for a limited time at Wendy's. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Political status impacts almost every aspect of our lives on Guam, but many are unaware of our right to self-determination and decolonization. What does it mean, and how can it improve our quality of life? Join the conversation, ask some questions, and learn more about your right to self-determination and the 3 legitimate political status options for Guam. Tune in to Challenge the Status Quo every Monday from 10 a.m. to noon on Wave 105.1 FM, presented in partnership with the Commission on Decolonization and Glimpses Media.
This season, GTA Pop-Up Prepaid is bringing you the gift of faster connection with prepaid 5G and a chance to win big. Starting December 2nd, 2024, register online at gta.net and activate a 7, 15, or 30-day GTA Unlimited prepaid plan. And you're in for a chance to win amazing prizes every week until January 31st, 2025. That's 10 lucky winners drawn each week and over $4,000 in prizes waiting to be unwrapped. Conditions apply. GTA, we start with you.
Afade Guam, Johnny Atulai here, inviting you to tune in to Vet Talk Show every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join the wave of conversation where Miss Bobby and I address veterans' concerns and benefits for you, only on Wave 105.1 FM.
Young surprise! I'm back on Wave 105. It's your girl Nene every Saturday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Catch your island music tidal wave with Nene. Brought to you by San Lorenzo Laundromat. The views and opinions expressed in this show are that of the show hosts, guests, and callers. They do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the staff and management of Wave 105 FM, Glimpses Media, or any of our partners. As we strive to provide quality, respectful, and engaging content, we welcome you to participate in the conversation. Thank you for tuning in to Wave 105 FM, the sound of Guam. Enjoy the show.
Here we are back on the air and in the wave. Thank you so much for tuning on in, and welcome back to Wave 105.1 FM. This is Sustainability Waves with the University of Guam Center for Island Sustainability and Seagrad. My name is Kyle Mandapat.
My name is Reese Espinosa.
And we're so glad to be with you for another Wednesday here on the air. Of course, our producer, Dr. J. Jeremy Tafris, joins us as well.
Hey, Hafaday Kyle, Hafaday Guam.
Half a day. Now,
Oh,
you
and
know what?
Reese. Hi, Reese.
Yeah, she's here. She's here too, right in front of your face, sir.
I know,
Sorry, I need to
embarrassing.
change that
dude.
description. Okay,
You
sorry.
did that twice. You
This
almost did it
microphone is
twice.
big.
You only say hi to
Sorry.
Kyle in the first
Since,
introduction.
It's because I was intimidated by your beauty.
You know, I'm gonna have to
Hi,
call Uncle
Miss
Rick.
Sweet.
Auntie
Please?
Reese is not happy.
Oh, he's not going to come up these stairs quick enough, but okay.
Oh,
You
he's
got it.
already up here.
Oh,
You
really?
don't gotta
Oh,
worry
my
about that.
goodness.
Watch out.
Again, thank you so much for joining us here
Hello.
every single Thursday. And to everybody watching us on the YouTube, thank you.
Thank you.
technically we're YouTubers right now. So.
Oh my gosh, I'm living my niece's dream. I'm a
Yes, you are.
streamer.
You're a
You know, you
streamer.
guys have to tell the kids that we were
What?
the original influencers.
It's true.
No, truly. Like,
true.
I don't think they realize that. Like,
Radio is the original social media.
Sorry.
That's what I tell people all the time, right? We did posts, we did live streams, and people wouldn't just press a button. They would actually call and comment.
that's right. What do you got?
Who'd have thunk it? But yes, okay, so we're back here on the show. As I mentioned, it was been a great week. A lot of stuff in the rear view, including the swamp. We talked a little bit about that with Else last week. And Jeremy, you were there. Tell us about it. How'd it go?
No, it was wonderful. The State Wildlife Action Plan, what we were doing was opening up a public forum so that the members of our community could come in and discuss what species of plants and animals they feel are the most important and the most in need of conservation. And these are species that, terrestrial and marine, that didn't necessarily have to be threatened or endangered. It was just had to be important to you. And it was really simple. Obviously at the UOG Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant, we're always trying to find opportunities to go paperless, to go as green as possible. So it was as simple as a short presentation. We had a QR code blown up on the screen that people could use their phones to access the digital form. Otherwise, for people that are old school, they had the paper going around. But the exciting part came at the end because we didn't want people to leave empty-handed.
Okay.
Of course, obviously, the important work is done. We got your input. We're going to reach out to you some more in the months to come to pick your brain. But the most exciting thing about the night was the raffle. The raffle was giving away all these endemic, these local species of plants, and I myself actually got one. So mom got a early Valentine's Day gift.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of plant did you get?
Man, what was it called?
Give us a scientific name.
No, don't even.
With a Chamorro accent.
I will say that it was. Mom thinks it's the shrub that Dr. Elf said that it's a bush, and so it's going to branch out. But Mom thinks it's that thing that attracts the caterpillars. It usually grows by the beach. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
One.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I really wanted the solly. That's what I wanted was the solly. I was fingers crossed. But hey, I'll be at the upcoming events for SWAP. This is our very first public forum. We plan on having more public forums throughout the island, just so that we can get the different demographics throughout the island.
Wow, very nice. What plants or animals were put on the list? That was going to be my question. I want to know the results. Give me the recap, sir.
That's the thing is so some people are a bit. Oh,
is that an earthquake?
Is that another one?
Are they stepping on our roof?
Oh my
serious,
goodness.
what is going on here? Get under Polly, get under, Polly! Get under! No, seriously, was that? What the heck was that? It felt like someone was stepping on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a heavy person.
I don't know if that came over the mics, but
I don't know, but I was shaking a little bit.
I was shaking.
I was about to say, Kyle, stop shaking
Were
your
you
leg.
shaking? I thought that was you stomping on the ground. Next
Like,
minute, I was gonna give you like a bad eye. Like, what the freak are you doing?
He wants the solly.
I was about to give you that face that I give you when I think you're doing something wrong, but you're really not doing anything wrong.
Oh my goodness!
So sorry to the science community out there. Like we're just reacting to whatever that was.
A legit reaction.
We're reactors now. Look at that. We're evolving so quickly.
Edward, can you edit this video?
Okay. So again, I'm sorry we cut you off with all of the earthquake shenanigans. So what's the story there? What is the
the input?
What animals?
Well, that's the thing is some people are a little mama.
Of course.
And so with the digital form, what it gives is a bit of not anonymity, because obviously we're going to know who you are, and so we can reach out to you and discuss more. But yeah, as far as what everybody put on the list, it was kind of to them themselves.
Okay,
I put a Zuzu.
No one got to see the list.
So I put a Zuzu because I was thinking about it, and I was just like,
McDonald's, very important. Put them on the list.
I've been a proud resident of Guam for most of my life.
Yeah.
And to this day have not tried a Zuzu.
What?
And I come from an era of hearing these stories of, we used to just go out to the jungle and they were so big. If it's the size of my palm, I'd take that. If it's smaller than that, I let it go. and I've not tried it.
I saw a video once, and it was talking about a zuzu, but it was somewhere else, like in Indonesia.
Yeah, they have a
And they're
zuzu too.
giant there.
They're
Yeah,
big.
They
And I'm
probably
like-
don't eat them.
Well, they do, but
What is
they're
our sinus
huge.
doing there? Come back home.
We need them
Sinus,
navigate
come back.
home.
Na-
Navigate home at
Axel, bring them
Zuzu.
home.
Can we please navigate those at Zuzu
Please
back
pay
there?
for their salary.
Yeah, give
Bring
them a
them back
salary till
home.
we eat them.
Yeah,
That's crazy. So the Zuzu is what you put on the list?
That's what I put on my list, and for that simple fact, and that was the thing, is like,
Yeah.
when I was learning more about SWAP, when I was
Okay.
learning more about the State Wildlife Action Plan, I thought that these creatures and these plants had to be endangered firstly.
No.
But yeah,
Right.
like when I learned, I was like,
Okay.
so I can put something that I want to eat that I've
On the
not
list.
tried yet? Okay.
What would you put on the list, Reese?
For
Any animal, any plant.
Okay, for me, I would like to put a mushroom.
Okay.
But hear me out. So the reason why is because one, there's no studies on mushrooms here in Guam.
I've heard that.
There's no field study. There's no guide whatsoever.
But people eat them still.
Yes, there are definitely, and you know what? Who knows? Maybe there's an endemic mushroom to Guam that we don't even know about because no one's doing studies
That's
about them.
true.
There is one. I want to shout out the Guam fungi. She's actually really sweet. She actually held like a little thing for people to come in, and they're interested. They go on like night hikes to see like the glowing mushrooms, the fluorescent.
Oh, the fluorescence.
Yeah, the bioluminescent.
Ooh,
I mean,
wow. Ooh,
bioluminescent,
hold
not
on,
fluorescent.
Avatar. Wow.
Bioluminescence, the green glow, right? Like the algae.
I think it's like when it's just a part of them.
Right. So I think that's what they're bioluminescent
Very cool.
mushrooms. But yeah, I think I would want to do that just because there's not really much information here on Guam and the type of mushrooms we have. Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
If I had to choose one, how about you?
I would put the elite, definitely. I know it's not endangered, but I know some people are just they want to get rid of the elite. I don't know why.
That makes me sad.
Some people eat the elite. I'm not even gonna lie
I
to you
heard
there
that.
either.
I heard it was good.
I never eat it.
I would think it's like eating like a crocodile, but something smaller and more tight skin.
I ate crocodile before.
Oh, me too.
because they're lizards. You know
Or
what I mean? It's a
alligators, right?
reptile.
Yeah.
I think I've had that a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Ironically,
yeah.
I had it in
like that.
Oklahoma, and it was covered in all kinds of sauce. So I was
Oh,
just like,
yeah,
that's
they sauce it
cheating.
over there.
No, just give it to me with like
Straight
lemon
up.
and a little bit of
Hey.
salt, so I can try.
such a
This guy want
Wow.
crocodile finideni over here.
Oh man,
But you know-
tuba vinegar is like, let's do it, man.
I
Okay.
agree with you. I just want to say I agree with that with the Halitai. I feel like
And I know it's not endemic, and I know it's not native. Right?
No,
it was
but
it was introduced here at some case.
it isn't. It was
That's-
introduced straight.
Yeah.
But I'm
They said
sorry.
that. I'm so sorry, guys. What I've been told is that originally Guam had a lot of plants, but even if you trace back the roots, that's why the endemic species are so important. And if you're just tuning in, going endemic, I'm not wearing a mask again. That's not what it means. Endemic is when you can only find it in a certain area. Okay, so even though there are tons of endemic species here, a lot of the species that we look around at are not native.
They're not.
Like I really thought the Putitanobu was native.
She's not
nope,
native.
she's not from here. She moved over. I thought the hibiscus was also native.
She's not native.
I
She's a
heard
very
she's not.
she's a native flower across the tropical.
whole tropics.
Like really, she
But
is.
she's not endemic.
But she's not endemic.
Same with plumeria. I thought plumeria was here,
Correct.
but
And I think for a
Oh, you're
long time
breaking my heart.
we always looked at the plumeria as something that
Something
was
else.
from here,
Yeah.
but unfortunately she is not. But I just say I love that we're being open to this idea that a lot of these things that we think are endemic or are native are not, and I think it makes you appreciate what really is
Yeah.
native and what really is from here, endemic to Guahan.
the guasali is beautiful.
Super beautiful.
Beautiful, the
And I
guasali.
wish that was a flower that we celebrated a lot more back then versus the hibiscus or the plumeria.
Yeah.
Something that is not native
I
to
never
Guahan.
seen somebody have a guasali tattoo on the back of their lower back.
You know what?
I've
I was
never
just
seen
thinking.
that. I never seen somebody have
I
the
s-
lower back tattoo.
Did you?
the
I saw
guasali.
someone had a gasali here, like
On their face?
on their temple.
Huh?
Yeah, I forgot who it was. I think I saw them just recently too.
I've seen them a lot in earrings and
and I love
jewelry
that.
now, right?
Let's go. I'm gonna get a tattoo of the gasali.
Okay, where on your face? Calling Mike
No,
Tyson?
I'm gonna get it on my lower back.
Oh,
Mike
wow.
Tyson is crazy.
She's gonna be the one that gets it
I'm
on
gonna
the
get it
lower
on my
back.
lower back.
Okay, I've seen a lot of
I'm
turtle
gonna get like
tattoos.
the what do you call those?
What?
It's like a
The
this,
stamp?
Yeah, like the
a
stamp. But
tribal gausali.
no, yes, but like you know how they have the flowers and it's like a vine in that stamp
Okay,
form.
yeah.
But it's gonna be the gasali.
The gausali. Ooh, that means you have to draw the cliff too. Because remember, gausali only grows on cliffs.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a big cliff on my back, a big back mountain. Big back cliff.
Cliff near the crack.
And be like, oh, right when they see my tattoo, they're gonna be like, oh, am I supposed to be looking at the cliff? They're like, no, the flower on the cliff. That's the significant
wow,
part.
There's a canyon right below the cliff, no?
Ooh, wow, is that the same? Is that Two Lovers Point? No, it's Mount Lamla.
Be careful. It's the Marianas Trench and dispenser. So yes, definitely that sounds wonderful. And again, the state wildlife action plan SWAP is an ongoing thing. We're working with the Department of Agriculture for that. And again, big shout outs to everybody on both sides who are working to get this. Germs, is there still opportunity for comment on that, or this is ongoing, right?
So we're the next venue and the next location is to be announced. But if you pay attention to our social media at uog.edu/Sea Grant, we will give you all the information that you need, and we're really looking forward to hearing from our community. Like, at the end of the day, when all the comments are collected, we get to go ahead and what am I trying to say? I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
We get to go ahead and take further step to protect these things.
Definitely.
To protect these plants and animals so that they can thrive on our island and be around for generations to come.
Very true.
So do you just message the peoples?
How do we submit our thing? You said it's a form, right?
Oh, yes. There was a QR code. I'm sure that's
we can repost it. We have posted it on our own pages, UOG Grand, UOG Center for Island Sustainability. So you can find it there. I'll just repost this for y'all.
And then check out our website too.
Yes.
Jeremy's going to get the link, and we're going to create a button, and it's going to take you from uog.edu/CIS. Okay, that's where you can go for
you can check that there. Great thinking.
And come out for our raffles, because I'm telling you, these plants were really, really cool.
Are you guys going to start giving out cocoa birds?
I was actually really jealous.
No cocoa birds.
I was really jealous when I saw their plants.
Yeah, let me know when you're giving away like animals.
Can you let me know when they're giving like calamansi or some taro?
You can get calamansi anywhere, girl. But okay.
Hold on, show off. Okay, so there you go. That's the State Wildlife Action Plan. And again, a big shout out to Kaylee J for helping us with that. Kaylee J Sargolovs. She's from Inalahan, Bitadops.
And Miss Javen Cruz.
Thank you to JJ Cruz. She's the one doing a lot of work on that too. And of course, Dr. Els swooped in last week to talk more about that. It's a huge plan, and again, it's going to benefit our people. We got to start thinking about our people, guys. Okay, think Loku right now, and then all of the other great effects will occur. But again, we got to take care of our place and our space and our animals and our creatures and our people.
Amen.
And our plants. All right. We're going to take another quick break here. We're coming back with even more for you here on Wave 105.1 FM. Sustainability Waves continues after this.
Start your day right with Mornings with Patty Arroyo every weekday morning from 6 to 10 a.m. Then meet me, Paulie Suba, in your afternoon on the bright side. Ride the wave with us on your radio at 105.1 FM or stream us 24/7 at thewave105.com. The sound of Guam is Wave 105.1 FM.
After over 10 years, I think it's time to freshen things up. Attention class of 2025. The next evolution of the Power 98 Senior Challenge is coming. Are you ready to step up? Stay tuned for details.
At Johns Hopkins, I'm Elizabeth Tracy.
DNA fragments found circulating in an older person's blood are associated with frailty and Alzheimer's disease. Studies by Peter Abadir, a geriatrics expert at Johns Hopkins, and colleagues have shown. These long-term studies of several hundred older adults also found that the more DNA that was found, the more quickly things deteriorated.
It might be also a way to keep monitoring the changes in those levels as years pass. Maybe some person would have higher levels in a one incident, but then change visit. This is our hope for the future. So we're not saying that this will be definitely something that will be used for dementia or frailty, but our hope is that to develop it enough in order for us to be able to identify our most vulnerable older adults before they become dependent on others or needing interventions.
Additional studies will look at when DNA amounts increase during the lifespan. At Johns Hopkins, I'm Elizabeth Tracy.
The views and opinions expressed in this show are that of the show hosts, guests, and callers. They do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the staff and management of Wave 105 FM, Glimpses Media, or any of our partners. As we strive to provide quality, respectful, and engaging content, we welcome you to participate in the conversation. Thank you for tuning in to Wave 105 FM, the sound of Guam. Enjoy the show.
We're back here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning on in and welcome. This is Sustainability Waves with the University of Guam Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant. We want to make a big shout out to our partners as well over at Guam NSF EPSCOR, Guam Green Growth. We want to thank NSF Include, Seas Islands Alliance Guam Hub, and of course our buddies over at NSF Navigating Home. I have great news about Navigating Home.
Ooh, please do share.
You ready for this? So Navigating Home, in case you've just been tuned in, is a program we've been talking about here, and it's run through the University of Guam, and essentially a lot of our people got to leave Guam, right, to go and either finish their school somewhere because they don't offer the plan or the program here, or maybe because they got to move back there because they got accepted to universities or colleges out there. Whatever the case is, a lot of our people are going off island for those opportunities. Well, guess what, mister? We are biting back here at the University of Guam and CIS and Sea Grant. Our friends at NSF, the National Science Foundation, we got a program for that. It's called Navigating Home. And essentially, like we mentioned earlier, when we were going to get that creature to navigate home, the Azuzu.
Bring her back.
She needs to move back home, okay? Her parents are getting up there in age. She wants to help support the fam. She wants to go to a real Christmas party, not those kind back there in States. And because of that, we've got this program that's going to pay for their airfare back here, help them move, and then it's going to take these people who are already pursuing their graduate degrees, stick them in agencies here on the island. So our partners include DOAG, in the past, Department of Energy. There's a lot of different groups, EPA, and they're going to get to come back home. We're going to pay their salary for 1 year, and from there, the agency, and we all know Miss Morgie Borgie,
Miss Morgan Leon Guerrero.
Yep, she is still over there. They picked her up over at the Department of Energy after her year through the program, which is the intention.
Right.
The intention is for them to stay.
Morgie was part of Navigating Home.
Yeah, she was one of our first fellows.
And see that there's proof within right here and something that you can see, so it's not something that you guys are just hearing about. It's something that's really legit. Happening. And Axel's actually even another one of the, right?
No, he works there.
Oh, he's
the one bringing them home. He's helping them navigate.
True.
He's shooting up the flare in the sky so they know which way to turn.
Oh.
Right?
Shout outs to Axel.
Shout outs to Axel.
We're a fan.
But the big thing is, Axel told us yesterday, 5 members.
Wow.
We have got 5 new fellows ready to start the year-long experience. And that is super, super importante. Can you talk while I run and grab this really quick? Because this is the power, people.
Okay. So 5 people, I think that's really amazing. And again, being in these kinds of programs or in these environments, I think it's really great because growing up, you didn't really hear too much about people coming back. You just heard about people leaving. And now to have these kind of programs that allow for this to happen. I mean, we always talk about it whenever we talk about Navigating Home, but I guess the reason why I just love the idea of Navigating Home in the program and what they're trying to do is because it always makes me sad. It makes me sad that people have to say that they have to leave here because more opportunity out there or, things to do out there. But it makes
they got
me...
Walmart.
I mean, sure, we got other things too. I mean,
and it's great for them to, the hard-earned education that they have.
Absolutely,
and bringing that expertise back to the island, the place that you built your foundation,
right?
And seeing how much change you can affect in it. With just Morgan Leon Guerrero alone, like her presence, like caused such an uptick in productivity and just like expanding what we believed was possible. So having our Nav Home fellows come back home and share that knowledge and that experience with us is always amazing. I had the opportunity to go and go to Islandanu Caitlin Anderson.
Yeah, Caitlin's with DOAG for us.
Yeah, and it was such a great experience, and just like picking her brain about conservation and the work that she does, and what it felt like for her to return back home was. I got like secondhand enrichment from it. It was really cool. It was really sweet.
And also, I think it's good to remember that I'm sure these people don't even want to leave home, right? Because every time they go out there, you hear it, you see it. They're like, oh, I miss Guam. It's so cold out here. Like, I heard people, a lot of people that were living in the southern part of the States, I saw that they were not complaining, but I'm going to say they were complaining because they moved to the southern part of the States to not get snow. But now it's snowing in the south, and they're like, what the heck? I'm like... no place like home. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you. And so, like we mentioned, right? I was saying the 5 people got brought in. That was for the year-long fellowship.
Yeah.
They're going to get away from that snow. But we also have another program, and we're going to start the recruitment now. Axel, I'm sure, will come on the show later. We're looking for summer participants now.
Oh, really?
So in the summer, we will, and of course, like I said, maybe they're pursuing their masters, maybe they're pursuing their doctorates.
See that?
They can come back for the summer. We're going to pay them. Okay. We're going to put them with an agency for the summer. About 2.5 months.
Right.
And they get all of that experience, all of that work. And then again, maybe when they're done with their degree, they come back and they can work there in that organization again. They'll have that foot in the door.
Right.
And they'll get the trip to Guam. This is a round trip, by the way.
So people can't say my PAR got me in. They could say I did this program, navigating home.
Exactly.
And you know what I mean? It's always great to have that foot in the door, especially when you're looking for a job or, to further your career. So I'm really excited. Congrats to those 5 people. We can't wait to see you and hear from you, and can't wait for you to come back and help our island again.
Definitely. So that's going to be awesome. And again, the program's called Navigating Home, and you can check them out. We have a website for that as well. And if you go to uog.edu/CIS, I'm going to put a link on there too, and we'll link you straight off to the page there, so you can get more info, see some of the cool stories that have been going down. A lot of great work really happening.
Absolutely.
And again, this is again about our people, right? So we want to make sure that we're taking care of, and we're taking care of people here on our island and bringing them back in that way. So yes, Navigating Home, big shout out to them. We got some other stuff happening tomorrow. It's going to be the kickoff for the 2-day workshop over at the G3 Circular Economy Makerspace and Innovation Hub. Tag teaming it with MacTech. We're talking computer repair.
And yes, I'm really excited about this because I feel like a lot of people are into PC gaming, especially, right? I know a lot of friends, even a lot of people that are ready to play games or ready to do things. They want to go straight into PC. But what's good of having a PC if you have to spend so much just to fix it? I mean, basic stuff, right? Like really troubleshooting and very basic maintenance, right? But that's why I'm so glad that our makerspace is not only providing a place for circular economy, but also for learning. And, I'm really excited for this.
And it all goes into the circular economy.
Correct.
Because if you can't repair a computer, what do you do?
You just throw it away.
You junk it. It ends up somewhere. There's chemicals, there's materials,
there's batteries, magnets,
lithiums, maybe.
There's ants in there.
There's some cockroach because you like to use your laptop as a plate.
I can't help myself.
Who knows?
So sorry.
Who knows?
Mercury thought.
But again, mercury thought, yep. We might be able to slow down that process, prolong the use of your computer. And the best part is, like I said earlier, right? Money is money, boy. So this is going to save you a ton of money. Yeah. If you haven't got registered for the class, I'm so sorry. But don't worry. We're going to have another run of classes real soon based on the success of this one. It's a 2-day workshop. So you have to attend both classes in order to get the full effect of it here. And on top of that, I believe when you're done, then you get that gift certificate from MacTech as well. So in essence, it's a gift that keeps on giving. And my daughter right now, she's learning in school. Serena's got a class, not AV, I'm sorry. I think it's a computer class. And they're teaching her to build a computer. Wow. It really shows the difference. No, it shows the difference in the classes and the curriculum now versus even when you and I were just in school 5 years ago, Carissa.
No,
when we were there 5 years ago in Germany.
No one was trying to teach us how to build computers.
I'm telling you, they were still teaching us to make muffins and build things like that. But now they're teaching the kids how to make computers, which I think is great.
Robots, right?
Uncle Jeremy, when you were in school, what was that like back in the 90s?
It was wonderful.
Did you guys make robots too?
What did you Bob?
Well, it's funny. We didn't make robots. We just did the robot. Meep, moop, meep, moop.
Domo arigato.
Mr. Robot. Well, that's copyrighted, sir. We can't stop.
Domo, domo.
This is a radio station.
Oh.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
But yeah, I think it's really cool to see. And it really goes to show sustainability is so much more, right? A lot of people automatically think sustainability is just about
recycling, cleaning
picking up
up
trash.
But it's not. It's really our whole lives. Honestly, our whole lives. Our whole lives that we're living.
That's true. It's about partnership. It's about your health. It's about business. It's about infrastructure. It's about making sure that we can satisfy our needs without compromising the next generation's ability to meet their needs. Somebody quote me on that. I took Austin Shelton's definition and I Kylified it without even thinking.
You need a quote unquote.
And that's it. You're right. Quote. I'm parenthetically citing him. Parentheses Shelton, comma 2021.
Doctor.
You're paraphrasing? Is that what you're saying?
There you go.
You got it.
I cited my source on that one.
He cited. It's fine. He cited his
Very
source.
nice. But it's true. And so for things like this, for other activities we've got going on, you know, I mean, there's just so much that can go into sustainability that doesn't necessarily, as you mentioned, Reese, right, automatically go back to picking up garbage or putting something in a different bin, whatever the case is. Those are big parts of it. Don't get me wrong. Right? We have to be sustainable in space. And mainly, like I said, for spatial needs, guys, Guam is not growing. Guam is not growing. So if we keep on filling up the landfill after landfill, after landfill, after landfill,
we're going to be like the Oblongs.
It's going to be like Wally. Think about that.
Sorry, I was thinking the Oblongs. If
What's
anyone,
Oblongs?
It's from Adult Swim.
I don't know it.
Oblongs, right?
Oblongs?
Oblongs?
Yeah.
It's like the people who live in like the
post-apocalyptic world?
No, in
They're
like the
oblong
sewage
shaped.
area, and they have a lot of defects, and that's the world. That's
could
the,
happen,
no,
yeah.
like I'm not even being funny.
No,
That's
that's
literally
true.
the world it could be if we don't continue to be sustainable.
We have to.
Toxins.
All
We're gonna
those
have to be
things.
wearing hazmat suits, not even regular masks. It's
Truth-
real
truth
stuff.
to that,
And
okay.
then
I'm too far away for that one.
no, because Wally is right after that.
Wally is
It's
what
not
happens.
far, Jeremy. And for anyone who thinks that this is something that cannot happen within the next few years, really think about this. All these things have happened already. Things are melting. It's getting hotter. It's snowing in places that never snowed before.
It's
And you're
true.
telling me we have 50 more years below
100
me.
more years,
I know
300.
that we have less than that now. This is it. This is
The
it,
call to
people.
action, huh?
You listen to me.
We are calling
I'm
you to
going to the
actions.
governor's house. I'm going to tell her, Governor.
She got a plan, Gov.
I love you. Can you please make it law that
She got a
people have
plan.
to clean up? I really want that. I don't understand why we don't have that.
And the kids got service learning
And if
hours. Maybe we need service
people are
learning
going to say
hours.
that's unfair and against my human rights. Well, you're not going to have any rights if you're not a human anymore when the earth is gray.
Oh my God.
Meep moop, meep moop.
Thank you.
Viva. Oh,
That is her. That's her talk. Okay. Well, you know, that's going to bring us to the top of the hour again. No matter the thought process you're applying to sustainability, let's just take care of each other.
Thank you.
Let's take care of our island. Let's take care of our resources and
Please.
conserve what we've been given. Because like we said, there's no machine out there that's going to make more ocean, more fish. And even if there was, I wouldn't eat it. Okay.
Also, heads up,
What?
there's a Wally 2 coming out, so we need to get our act together. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. We're going to leave on that note. You got locked on to our station here. It's Wave 105.1 FM. We are KGUM FM in Dedido, Guam. Up next, we've got the CBS News. My name is Kyle Mandapat.
My name's Reese Espinosa.
My name is Jeremy Chatfruz.
And you've just been sustainable. We will see you soon on the show. And don't forget to visit our website, uog.edu/CIS for more. Shoot!